Hey Queens, welcome back to Vibrant Fam Vibes, your daily dose of fun, straight up drama, and the kind of real sisterhood talks we all crave.
Whether you're glowing, going through it, or just here for the mess, you're home.
I should have left after the first 30 seconds. I'm sitting there, frozen, staring at this man as he leans across the table, lowers his voice like he's about to confess a crime, and says, "So, just so you know, I don't really believe in boundaries." I blink. Once, twice. I look down at my drink, then back at him, and all I can think is, did he just say that out loud? The waiter walks by at that exact moment, and I swear to God, I almost grabbed his arm like we were in a sinking ship because something was very wrong. And the worst part? This wasn't even the worst thing he'd said, not even close. Rewind. 6 hours earlier. Okay, so, hi, I'm Liv. And before you ask, no, I am not new to dating apps. I'm not naive. I'm not one of those I never saw it coming people. I have seen it coming before, which makes what happened next even more embarrassing. It was a Tuesday, a harmless Tuesday, the kind of Tuesday where nothing bad is supposed to happen. I was on my couch, hair in a messy bun that was aggressively holding on for dear life, wearing sweatpants that had emotionally given up years ago, scrolling through Hinge like it was a digital yard sale of human red flags. Swipe? No, absolutely not. Why is he holding a fish? Why are all of them holding fish? And then, Evan, 32, entrepreneur, 5 pictures, all normal. No gym selfies, no motivational quotes, no just ask. Already a green flag. His prompts were fine. The hallmark of a good relationship is mutual respect and laughter. Okay, Hallmark card, relax, but still decent. We matched. I didn't feel fireworks, but I felt calm, which, in dating app terms, feels like winning the lottery without taxes. He messaged first. Evan. Hey Liv, that smile should honestly be illegal. All right, a little cringe, but not criminal. I responded. We talked for a few days, nothing wild, just normal human conversation, which, again, felt suspiciously refreshing. Then he asked me out. Coffee, public place, daytime, green flags everywhere. I told my friend Maya. She said, send me your location anyway. As she should. The setup. Here's the thing about me. I'm confident until I'm not. I know who I am. I know what I bring to the table. I'm funny, I'm emotionally literate, and I don't think texting K is a personality. But I also have a deeply ingrained flaw where I assume people are normal until proven otherwise. That was mistake number one. I got ready for the date without overthinking it. Jeans, cute top, hair half up in a way that says effort but chill. I even practiced my polite smile in the mirror. You know the one. The smile that says, I am approachable, but I will leave if needed. I left my apartment feeling hopeful, which is dangerous. The date begins. The coffee shop was busy, warm lighting, indie music playing too loud, but in a charming way. I walked in, scanning faces. Then I saw him. Evan stood up and waved, too enthusiastically, like shoulder involved. Okay, fine. I walked over. Liv? He said, already smiling too hard. That's me, I said. He went in for a hug. Unexpected. Too long. I patted his back twice, the universal signal for release me. He didn't. Eventually, he let go. Strike one. We ordered drinks. I got iced coffee. He got nothing. I don't drink caffeine, he said. It messes with my energy field. I laughed. He didn't. Strike two. We sat down. There was a pause. Not a cute pause, a where do we go from here? Pause. So, he said, leaning back, you look, Exactly like your pictures. I smiled. Thank you? I just mean, he added quickly, some women really misrepresent themselves online. Strike 3 came early, but I stayed because I'm polite, and that was mistake number 2. The first weird comment. We started talking about work. I told him what I do. He nodded slowly, too slowly. Yeah, he said, I usually prefer women who aren't too career-focused. I blinked. Oh? Yeah, he continued. It just interferes with feminine energy. There it was, the energy. I took a sip of my coffee, already plotting an exit that wouldn't require me to fake my own death. I laughed lightly. Well, I love my job. He shrugged. We'll see. We'll see. Sir, what do you mean, we? But it got worse. Okay, pause. Picture this. Reenactment. Liv enters the scene. I grab my phone, hold it like a microphone, and say, so he says, we'll see, like he just adopted me into a cult. Cut back to narrator Liv. At the time, I laughed it off, because that's what women are trained to do when men say insane things. He leaned forward. So what are you looking for? He asked. A healthy relationship, I said. Mutual respect, communication. He nodded again. Too intensely. I don't really believe in labels or expectations. Inner Liv screamed. Out loud Liv said, oh? Yeah, expectations are how women trap men. There it is. I glanced at the exit. Too far. The oversharing begins. Without any transition, none, he said, I was almost married once. Oh? I said. What happened? She betrayed me. My brain immediately went, define betrayed. How? I asked carefully. She went through my phone. I waited. That's it? I asked. Yes, he said firmly. A complete violation. Pause. Were you cheating? I asked. He smiled. That's not the point. It absolutely was the point. The awkward reveals. This is where the date took a hard left into what the actual hell territory. He started talking about his ex. For a long time. Too long. She just couldn't handle my depth, he said. Most women can't. I nodded like one of those bobblehead dolls in car dashboards. And I'm very selective now, he continued. I test people. Test? People? Test? What kind of tests? I asked, immediately regretting it. He leaned in, like seeing how much disrespect they tolerate. My soul left my body. The moment I knew I was in trouble. He looked at me and said, you seem like someone who could handle a strong man. I laughed nervously. He didn't laugh. Then he reached across the table, not to touch my hand, to move my coffee. I don't like when women drink iced drinks, he said. It shocks the nervous system. I pulled it back. Oh, I'm good, I said. His jaw tightened, not dramatically, subtly. And that scared me more. The trap. I checked my phone. No new messages. I texted Maya under the table. Liv, if I don't leave in 10 minutes, call me. She replied immediately. Maya, say less. Back at the table, Evan was explaining why therapy is a scam created to weaken men. I nodded. I smiled. I planned. The fake phone call. My phone buzzed. Saved by the bell. I looked at the screen and gasped. Oh my God, I said. I have to take this. He frowned. Who is it? My sister, I lied. I do not have a sister. I stood up. He stood up too. Why did he stand up? I'll come with you, he said. No, I said quickly. It's personal. He stared at me, then smiled. I'll wait right here. Bathroom panic. I locked myself in the bathroom and stared at my reflection. Get it together, I whispered. I splashed water on my face. My phone buzzed again. Maya, do you need me to call the police? I typed. Liv, not yet. I took a deep breath and walked back out. The final straw. He looked up. Everything okay? He asked. Yes, I lied. He nodded, then said, You know, if this works out, I'd need you to stop talking to certain friends. I froze. What? Women friends create insecurity, he explained. I'd help you choose better influences. That was it. The fog lifted, the politeness evaporated. I smiled. I think I'm going to head out. His smile dropped. So soon? Yes. He leaned in. You're making a mistake. I stood up. I make them all the time. This isn't one of them. The Great Escape. I grabbed my bag. He followed me all the way to the door. You'll regret this, he said quietly. I turned around. No, I said. You will. I walked out. The air outside felt like freedom. I laughed, out loud, like a crazy person.
Real talk. Okay, let's talk. If someone makes you uncomfortable, leave. If your body says no, listen. Politeness is not more important than safety. One bad date does not define you, but it can teach you. And now, I trust myself more than ever. Final line. Because the worst dates don't break you. They upgrade your standards.